Baig Tricks trivia time. Grab your friends and play it online. With Ali and Gina and Taco just for you. It's Baig Tricks trivia time, and we're feeling alright. Okay, come on, let's play.
All right, hello, happy, what's today? Monday, everybody. Welcome to Baig Tricks Trivia Online. My name is Ali with Baig Tricks Entertainment. Thanks for being here. We're going to go over about how this game is played here in just a few. But before we do, I want to make sure that everybody out there understands that in order to play the actual trivia game, you need to join our online game website. You will not be answering here on YouTube. You're going to be answering on the game website, which you can access by either clicking the link that we posted on Facebook a little bit earlier, or you can just type it in directly. Any internet browser, just go to online.baigoftricks.com. Put in tonight's game code, which is the word tricks, T-R-I-C-K-S. Once you've done that, you'll see this screen that I'm showing on YouTube here. It's going to ask you for 4 pieces of information. You really only have to put in one, and the other 3 are optional. The first one, the only one you have to enter, is where it says enter nickname. Now, you could put a team name, anything you want there. That's what's going to show up on the standings boards when we go over the rankings throughout the game. Next, it says enter city, enter state. Again, this is optional. This is just for fun so we can see where you guys are all joining us from. And then last but not least, if you have one already, your Baig of Tricks loyalty program number. If you don't have one, that's okay. There is a link in the description of this video so that you can sign up. It's a free program that allows you to actually earn points when you participate in trivia. If you win trivia specifically, you'll earn yourself taco bucks, which I'll tell you about here in just a second, and then you can redeem them for real life prizes in the future. So with that said, once you enter that information, click on go. You'll see this screen that says the game will begin shortly. That means you're all set. There's nothing else that you need to do until we start the game here in just a few. Until then, just hang tight. I'm going to go over what we're doing this week and what we're doing tonight. All right. Is that Pierre? Yeah. He's just scraping. Welcome once again. My name is Ali with Baig of Tricks Entertainment. I'll be your host for the evening, but I am not alone here in the room. Taco is with us. My wife Gina is with us. Our new rescue dog, Pierre, is with us, walking around on the floor. He can't manage to sit still like Taco usually can. They'll be cheering for you while I'm asking you questions this evening. Tonight's trivia is about all sorts of random stuff. And if you happen to finish in first, second, or third place, you can win yourself some taco bucks. That is our online Baig of Tricks currency that you can then in the future use to redeem for real life prizes. Like you see here, the Zelda shield mug. Baig of Tricks merchandise like pint glasses, t-shirts. We have a couple hoodies left. We have the I Am Groot mug, 90s socks, pizza sleeping mask, and of course, number 2 in the limited edition dogs and cats of Baig of Tricks prints. We have the framed and autographed taco photo number 2 titled Lights, Camera, Banana. Somebody's going to win that 2,000 taco bucks. A lot of you are getting close. So with all of that said, again, if you have a loyalty program, if you entered your number already, you're good to go. If you signed up tonight, we'll get taken care of next time. So with that out of the way, thank you guys so much for being here. Tonight is the first of 2 general knowledge trivia nights we'll have this week. I'll be here hosting for you tonight, obviously, and then Wednesday at 7 p.m. once again. This Friday and Saturday, I don't believe we're going to have a public general knowledge trivia because we have a very, very busy weekend with private events. But I will say we'll make up for that next week because on Monday next week at 7 p.m. we'll be hosting our monthly trivia night for the Fountaindale Public Library. That's open to anybody that wants to play. And next Monday is video game trivia. On Monday the 8th, 7 p.m. we have video game trivia. Directly after that at 9 p.m. we will be doing general knowledge trivia. We'll have general knowledge trivia next Wednesday. And then next Friday, we'll have a special game on Friday evening at 9 o'clock. So I'll get all of that posted. It should most already be on Facebook as well. But I just wanted to give you a heads up. I don't believe there will be a game on Friday or Saturday today, this week. but we're going to get lots of fun packed in on Monday and Wednesday. So with all of that said, thank you to those of you who are choosing to join us tonight. We really appreciate it. As you just heard me mention, I don't talk about this too often, but we do offer private trivia events if you're interested in booking some trivia for your family or your friends. Obviously, things are opening back up, but a lot of people, like myself, maybe aren't super comfortable going back out yet. So if you'd like to do something virtually, online, safe from the comfort of your homes with your family and your friends, we can host some trivia for you. So check out our website for that. In addition to that, if you're a part of an organization that needs to do a fundraiser, obviously we are still not to the point where we can have large gatherings of people and host a trivia night at a bar or restaurant, but we can certainly do that for you online. So reach out to us. We would love to host something like that for you, now or in the far future. But with that said, we do have some events starting back up for those people who are desiring some in-person trivia. You want to go out and have a beer while you play? You can certainly do that. We have trivia now, as of this week, at all 3 Pollyanna locations. Technically, Pollyanna St. Charles will start next Tuesday. They have a private event tomorrow. Next Tuesday, we'll be back every week in St. Charles. We will also be at Pollyanna, Lamont, and Roselle every single Wednesday. If you're in the Bolingbrook area, we have trivia options for you on Wednesday at McWethy's. Inside the Sports Dome there on 53, or on Thursday, if you want to play music bingo, you can hit up 2 Pints Lounge in the Bolingbrook Promenade. We have more and more events being added pretty much every day right now. So thank you guys for continuing to hang out with us online. Like I've said since almost a year ago, and I hate that I have to say that, almost a year ago when we started this, I will continue to do these online events for as long as necessary until we are no longer desiring to do it at all. And for the time being, you guys are still coming out, so I'm going to continue hosting it. But I do appreciate that a lot of you are going back out. So please do support those local bars when you go, and restaurants. Don't come to play trivia and not purchase anything. I wish we didn't have to say that. But if you want to stay home and play trivia, you don't have to buy anything to hang out with me. But if you go out, bars and restaurants certainly need your business right now. So do hit them up, but try their delicious drinks and food as well. Now, with that said, we are going to get into this game. Let me remind you very quickly one more time to join our online game system, online.baigoftricks.com. Enter in the code TRICKS, and you'll be all set to go. All right. So here's how tonight's game works. It is general knowledge trivia. These questions are about anything and everything. Some of them are simple. Some of them are tough. The one thing I started to mention before, tonight's game is free to play. Unlike our paid private events where we do it at your time with whoever you want, we put these events on every week, Monday, Wednesday, and usually Fridays, for you guys to play with us for free. And all we do is put this little box down below. If you would like to send any tips or donations to Baig Tricks, please feel free. We really appreciate when you guys do. Those tips and donations go a long way towards helping us continue to do these events for as long as we possibly can in the future. So thank you to those of you that have already sent donations tonight. Crystal, thank you so much. That just came through as I was talking, so I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Those links will be here all night. With that said, tonight's game is going to get started. Thanks, Joel. Thanks for the tip. Thank you. Tonight's game is going to get started. It's general knowledge trivia. As always, the first round is multiple choice, which means I'll be asking you a question. I'll start the timer, which is a 25-second timer, and you'll see 4 options appear on your screen. All you have to do is select the correct answer, whether it's A, B, C, or D. If you select the correct answer, you will earn yourself up to 150 points based on how quickly you answer. The quicker you answer, the more points you'll earn if you're correct. However, you don't ever lose points if you're wrong, so even if you're not sure of an answer, if you look at a question, you have absolutely no idea, click something. Close your eyes and click one of them, because you could luck into the correct answer. You have a 1 in 4 shot in the multiple choice round, and you don't lose any points if you're wrong. Now, with all of that said, we are going to get into this first question very quickly now, because this one is just a practice question. This one's not worth any points. This one is here simply so that anybody joining us for the first time tonight, or maybe it's been a long time since you played, you need a refresher, this first one will allow you to see what the system looks like and how it works before we put anything on the line. So with that said, here is our first question of the evening. What is the name of your host tonight? It's me, but what's my name? Is it Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, or Ali? What is the name of your host tonight? Who is out here? Hey, Danny. Hey, Pierre. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Kim, Wheatley, John, Jay, Michelle Korn. Happy Monday. Hey, Christiane. Stephanie Curtis. Welcome. Chris B. Middleton Lenz. Becky. Bonjour. Pierre. He says bonjour as well. Good evening. Charles. Welcome. Hey, Jess. Lindsay Davis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Video game trivia we are here for. I like to hear that. Happy Monday. Long day at work. And then the dentist. Oh, no. Amy. I'm sorry. Glad you're here now. What's the code? Tricks, T-R-I-C-K. Oh, thanks, Gina. I always respond to stuff way after you always did. Banging 1 year celebration. Yeah, of trivia, not COVID. We're not celebrating a year of that. Taco isn't an option. It should be. Usually, I go back and forth. Sometimes I do. Thank you, Michelle. I've mentioned in the past that if you guys send tips or donations and specify that it's for treats or for costumes for the dogs, you know, we'll make sure to make use of that.
Bottle of wine for Gina.
Yeah, bottle of wine for Gina. We can make sure that that goes to the right area. But Michelle just sent a donation and said a costume for Ali. So I'm going to have to make use of that. Thank you, Michelle. Oh, I've already got some fun ideas. This is going to be fun. Thank you, Michelle. All right, everybody's in. 8 people said Yoshi. 3 people said Luigi. That's who I always choose. Mario Kart, Mario Party, playing Super Mario 3D World right now. Usually Luigi, but the correct answer here is Ali. Ali, great job. All right, here we go. Actual questions. Mon ami, thank you. Question number 2. Which 1980s American game show seen here features the whammy? Which players must avoid lest they get all of their winnings reset to 0? What game are you playing if you're trying to avoid the whammy? Is it the match game? Let's make a deal. Press your luck or the $50,000 pyramid? Taco loves tequila. Taco loves all alcohol, I think. Actually, Taco's not super... He likes wine. He always comes over to smell it. But Pierre...
Whoa.
Is
beelines for bourbon.
Yeah, I'm wondering
Smell
if
bourbon from a mile
yeah,
away.
his old owner just actually let him drink alcohol.
Oh, I don't think about it.
Yeah. Where is he? Sleeping? Roaming around? No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Paper, snow. A ghost, yeah, pyramid. We were just talking about that, friends, when Joey was on there.
Yeah.
36 people, that's 95% of you correctly said press your luck. There's a great documentary on a guy who broke the game when they used to use the same pattern for the lights. It's a great thing to watch. It's not too long. I think it's on YouTube. Question. Oh, that's a social. Cheers, everybody. Question number 3. Question number 3. Wembley Stadium is located in which European city? Is it London, Madrid, Berlin, or Paris? Where could you visit Wembley Stadium? Somebody, yeah, Carl, that's what I was talking about. Crack that pattern. Paper, snow, a ghost. You put it in your coffee. It's white. It's heavier than... I'm just thinking about that scene. 92% of you correctly said this time Wembley, London. London, the correct answer. Good job. Cheerio. Question 4. Which of the following options is not the name of an actual comic book superhero? Which of these is not the name of an actual comic book superhero? Is it Green Hornet, Green Goddess, Green Arrow, or Green Lantern? All right, everybody's in. All these answers green. One of these is a solid superhero. Yeah, I was hoping you guys would appreciate that. And thank you, Chris, for noticing the color coordination that I took the time to do. The correct answer here, delicious dressing, but not so much a superhero or heroine. It is Green Goddess. Green Goddess. Great job. 89% of you will drink to that once again. We'll do question 5, and then we'll look at the standings for the first time. Question number 5. Want to learn something new? Check out a TED Talk, which stands for what? What does TED, as in TED Talk, stand for? Is it teaching essential dynamics, teamwork, education and development, technology, entertainment and design, or theories, electronics and developments? In very disappointing news, there are no characters named Pierre on Call Your Agent. Yeah, I've been, I think you guys know I've been talking about, I've been trying to learn French. Today was day 35 in a row. So I'm very slowly learning how to ask where the bathroom is, ask if you know how to cook, or tell you that I don't speak French. That's about where I'm at after 35 days. I know some colors and some numbers. Let's see here. 2 people said teaching essential dynamics. 7 people said teamwork, education, and development. 28 people said technology, entertainment, and design, which is correct. Technology, entertainment, and design. I think by now TED Talks have spread. They've done TED Talks on much more than just technology, entertainment, and design. Lots of random stuff. That's question 5, so we'll take our first look at the standings. You guys can look at Taco's butt while we do it. Currently in first, Danny, still up at the top here. Danny rocking and rolling. Stephanie in second. Penis cuddling in third. Beware the Ides of March in fourth. Lightning Thunder, Eat Crap in fifth. Frank Castle, the Punisher's here tonight in sixth. Jessica Fletcher in seventh. Plenty of Vision the Sea in eighth. The Cookie Catastrophe. By the way, that new menu looks delicious in ninth. Tied with A Hole Numero Uno. Tied also with Lindsay. Lindsay, thanks for the donation, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Spicy Meatballs. Sorry about the dentist. Currently in 12th. SF Curtis in 13th. Tied with J-Mo. Just Jess in 15th. Carl in 16th. The Angelicas, Artie and Winnie in 17th. We have Energy Stars in 18th. Shamrock Shuffle Shimmy in 19th. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A. Select. Konami Code here in 20th. Krusty Krabs in 21st. Santy Yawns in 22nd. Cream it real good in 23rd. Werewolves in Lockdown in 24th. We have Merton Lerney in 25th. Mary B in 26th. Spy Fox in 27th. Tulkas in 28th. Laura, and Bert, and Mia in 29th. Sorella Sand in 30th. Doc Horns in 31st. Kim in 32nd. No Money in 33rd. Hail to the Victors in 34th. Mama Lens in 35th. Sarah in 36th. Stanley Goodspeed in 37th. And Pack and Hammered in 38th. Now, as you all know, I will not read all of those names every time, but I do like to read all of the team names the first time, because personally, I just appreciate hearing all of them. You guys come up with fantastic team names. So here we go. Question number 6. What is the capital and largest city of Germany? What is the capital and largest city of Germany? Come on, you can start. Munich, Hamburg, Frankfurt, or Berlin? What is the capital and largest city of Germany? I want to be as passionate about anything as this young child here is about, I imagine, football, soccer. Sarah, I'm doing French Duolingo and on day 50. Hey, yeah, we're very close. I'm on day 35 French Duolingo. I just made my way into the, what league is it now? I think the Ruby League, Sarah, and I'm so much more excited about this than any person realistically should be. It means absolutely nothing. I looked it up. You don't get anything except some gems. Oh, I'm now in the Emerald League. I'm only 4 away from being in the Diamond League. I am this passionate about my pets. You're right. Yeah, Matt, start it up. We'll start a Duolingo group. 16 of you said Munich. 4 people said Frankfurt. 28 people said Ich bin ein Berliner. I am a jelly donut. Berlin, the correct answer. About double the size. About double the size of the next largest, which I believe is Hamburg. Yep. Exactly double the size. 3.4 to 1.7 million people. All right. Question number 7. Set in a death row prison, the 1999 movie The Green Mile, starring Tom Hanks and Michael Clark Duncan, was based on a serial novel by what author? Who wrote The Green Mile? Was it James Patterson, Michael Crichton, John Grisham, or Stephen King? Pizza. Yeah, it makes me hungry every time, Sarah, I have to be honest. Practice with Pierre. Yeah, Pierre is there usually when I practice. He does not like to leave our side. Pierre probably does speak a little bit of French just by the fact that he's next to me when I do it. What did Lindsay say? 1 year of online trivia. Okay, we can do that. Lindsay, I'll have to look back to exactly the first day that we did it. I think it was the 4th week of March. Maybe the 3rd week of March. We'll see. I'm into it, though. We'll do something big. That's a great idea. I should write that down. Hang on. I'll for sure forget that. Paper in the garbage here. Hang on a second. I think that's a fantastic idea. All right. Everybody's in. I'm sure most of you knew this. Yes, 5 people said Michael Crichton. 2 said John Grisham. 32 of you said Stephen King. Stephen King. Dommage l'ange. Question number 8. Which of these individuals would you most associate with graffiti style art? You can actually use the picture here for a hint. This is their art. Which of these individuals would you most associate with graffiti art? Is it David Hockney, Tracy Emin, Keith Haring, or Damien Hirst? Sarah, I was making a joke with Gina because one of the sentences that they have you say is "Je mange beaucoup," and I was like, "Yeah, my phone is yelling at me for eating too much." But rather than just telling me, it's making me say out loud, like "Je mange beaucoup." Okay, fine. I eat a lot. I get it. Thanks a lot, phone. 13 people said David Hockney. 5 people said Damien Hirst, who I just found out is one of the richest artists in London, in England. But the correct answer here, out of the New York area, Keith Haring. Keith Haring. It's this famous style that we're looking at here. Yeah. Yep. All right, question number 9. Introduced in the year 1930 at a cost of, not much, $130 back then. What company created the first successful commercial car radio? Incredible, already around in 1930. Who created the first commercial car radio? Was it Bose, Blaupunkt, Sony, or Motorola? Very true, that's true. Je m'appelle Claude. J'ai des coucous. I'll work on it, Amy. Oh, yeah, Lindsay, I'll be able to find it way easier than you. You'd have to scroll to way too much stuff. 5 people said Bose. 6 people said Blaupunkt. 10 people said Sony. 18 people correctly said, I believe started by a couple of brothers, Motorola. So great job. If you put D, you got points here. We'll do question 10. We'll look at the standings once again. Question number 10. The numbers 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, and so on demonstrate what well-known mathematical sequence? Is it Euler, Fibonacci, pi, or Euclidean? Thank you, Laura, for the donation. Thank you so much. Having me accept one of your answers because it's entertaining. Joe, I'm glad that worked for you. I'll make sure to accept any answers that entertain me. We all need something to laugh about. Inflation calculator, thank you, Chris, says that would be $2,036.27 today. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. All right, here are the standings once again. Currently in first is now Stephanie. In second, the Angelicas, Artie and Winnie. Spy Fox in third. Lindsay, I can save you some time if you just go to the videos on the Baigotricks page. Can you do that? Can you just go to the Baigotricks page? Because our original trivia was on Facebook. Do you remember that? Remember back when that was the thing? Remember when we tried that like 2 months ago because YouTube was down?
Yes.
And it did not go well. Let's see. Videos. So if we go to our videos and go all the way back. Oh, yeah, here we go. 4-9. See, oh, I made a playlist. Oh, look when I had a mustache from Bob's Burgers. Harry Potter. So the first event that was official on here was General Knowledge Trivia 3/19/20. 3/19/20. So what's that going to be this year? What's the 19th going to be? That's going to be a Friday?
Oh.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm going to have to cancel anything else I have going on. Oh, I have an event on Friday the 19th until 8:30, which means it sounds like on Friday the 19th at 9 o'clock, we're going to have to get crazy for our 1-year trivia anniversary party online. Lindsay, this was a fantastic idea. I will say, not to bring everybody down, I was hoping that like 1 year after we'd be doing a big party in person, but we can still do this together online. All right, here we go. Question number 11. In the mid-1980s, Waylon Jennings, Chris Christopherson, Johnny Cash, and whom formed the country supergroup The Highwaymen? Who was the fourth member of the country supergroup The Highwaymen? Was it Garth Brooks, Willie Nelson, Merle Haggard, or George Jones? Why is that turning off and on, huh?
Weird.
Because it's plugged in. It's not running out of battery. All right. Shit, you're watching an O-Town concert that night? Listen, Lindsay, I want it all or I want nothing at all. All right? I want it all or nothing at all. Be there or just don't even bother. Well, one person said Garth Brooks. 8 people said Merle Haggard. 3 people said George Jones. 27 people said Willie Nelson. I don't know if any of those accents were right. Willie Nelson is the correct answer, though. 69% of you said Willie Nelson. Cheers. That's a crispy social. Everybody drinking. Question number 12. This dancing baby animation became one of the first ever viral videos when it debuted as a hallucination on which 1990s TV show? Was it Felicity, Ally McBeal, The Red Shoe Diaries, or Clarissa Explains It All?
I remember this like it was yesterday.
Me too.
Ooh,
Good job. Yeah. You needed to. I feel you, Lindsay. Sometimes you just got to make it happen yourself. I remember this thing was like, it's a weird memory in my head because I remember talking about this walking out of a Walmart. You know how you just have weird, but it's not like I could have been looking at it on my phone. I don't know why I remember. Maybe it was on a TV at Walmart. I don't know. Who knows?
Probably, yes.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, Steph just said the unisex bathrooms.
Ah, there you go. 35 of you, 90% of you correctly said Ally McBeal. Ally McBeal, good job. Another social. All right, question 13.
I wanted to be like his cool big brother.
Is he laying down over there now?
Yeah.
The name of which martial art is commonly translated as, quote, the art of punching and kicking? Which martial art is commonly translated as the art of punching and kicking? Is it Muay Thai, Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu, or Lethwei? Janessa also did the Uga. Oh, and you already responded. Yeah, I'm always behind. All right. Yes, please. All right. Oh, no, please. However you did last time. 6 people said Muay Thai. 31 people said Taekwondo. 1 person said Jiu-Jitsu. Muay Thai. I've asked this question before. That is the art of the 8 limbs. Muay Thai is commonly known as the art of the 8 limbs because you use your fists, your elbows, your feet, and your knees. You also use your shins a lot, to be fair. But Taekwondo is the correct answer here. 82% of you correctly said Taekwondo. Google David Ledoux. He's a French Canadian. Said awesome. Question number 14. Which of these options is not an actual name of a Bond girl from the James Bond film franchise? Which of these is not the name of a Bond girl from the James Bond film franchise? Is it Mary Goodnight, Pussy Galore, Kissy Case, or Honey Rider? Which of these is not an actual Bond girl? All right, 10 people said Mary Goodnight. 4 people said Pussy Galore. 2 people said Honey Rider. 23 people said Kissy Case, which is the correct answer. Thank you so much. Kissy Case. All right, question number 15. Only 2 multiple choice questions left. Number 15. In international target archery, how many points is hitting the center gold ring worth? If you hit as dead center as you could be, if you were Robin Hood, you hit right in the middle, how many points is that worth in international target archery? Is it 10, 25, 50, or 100? Trying to get the dog to stop barking. Everybody's in. 8 people said 10 points. 5 people said 25 points. 15 people said 50 points.
Taco enough.
Taco, if you think it's 100, bark. Good thing you didn't bark because it's 10 points. 10 points. They don't. It's not like super high. It's not like darts where it's a bunch of points. It only goes up to 10. In the middle, it's less and less as you go towards the outside. So good job, those of you that put 10. You got points. Pierre only barks in French. All right, final question in the multiple choice round. On what part of your body would you find a lunula? What part of your body would you find the lunula or lunula? Is it your hand, your head, your foot, or your leg? Lunula. Lunula. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, shoot. Yeah, there's 2 answers for this. I wasn't thinking when I wrote these answers. So 2 answers are going to be accepted here. Let's see what we said. 18 people said your hand, 10 people said your head, 7 people said your foot, 4 people said your leg. The correct answer, your lunula, is this thing, the little small white crescent part on your fingernail, but it's also on your toenail. Yeah, so we took your hand or your foot. Your hand or your foot. Either one of those got points. I wrote this as a question, and the answer was hand. I think I completely forgot that toes existed. But you know, that happens. All right, that's question 16, which means we're done with the multiple choice questions. Stephanie in first, Danny in second, the Angelicas, Artie, and Winnie in third. Everybody else, take a look, see where you're at. You can look at the empty taco cam since he's not here. And we will get into the next round here in just a second. I'm going to switch some things up. Next round is a picture round and a very fun, fun. I don't know. I don't have any other words.
joyous, entertaining, whimsical.
Did you just go? Did you just go to thesaurus.com?
I go into my brain.com.
You went into your brain.com. That's cute.
And guess what? This is what I heard. The wind howling through the caverns.
All right.
Okay.
Everybody.
Sorry.
Everybody's in. You've seen where you're at. We are. It is difficult to keep track of all the body parts that include nails. That makes me think of the tall guy in Happy Gilmore when he gets shot with a nail gun and then he had a nail in his head.
Oh,
was that Happy Gilmore?
Ugh.
Nail gun in head, Happy. Yeah, Gilmore. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, he's there to like distract him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, guys, we have a picture round coming up, and this is a fun picture round. Today, in case you didn't know, is March 1st. In case you were wondering, anybody that pays attention to this, I did remember to flip my calendar. And there's a new Catzilla. He says, "This is the only exit? Too bad." And he's blocking the exit. People can't leave where they're trying to get out of. I don't know if you care about that, but what I was getting to is today is March 1st, which is the first day of Women's History Month. First day of Women's History Month. And in honor of that, our picture round tonight is famous women of history. That's it. Famous women of history. So I'm going to show you a picture. Literally, all you have to do is tell me who we're looking at. Now, some of these will be tough. Some of these are older, as in the pictures are old. Some of these are a little bit newer, but these are all famous women of history. All right. Here, yeah, famous women of herstory. Thank you, Middleton Lens. All right, here we go. I'm going to show you the picture. You just tell me who it is.
I love it.
Question 17. Name this famous woman. This might actually be a tough one. I usually start out easy, but let's see. Name this famous woman. Who are we looking at? This will be a good round. If you don't do well, at least you're going to learn. And that's what matters. You want to see what they look like, who they were, rather than just hearing about them sometimes. Because they deserve more than that. All right, let me fix some of these misspellings. This was... get this to stop from freezing. The correct answer, 78% of you said Madame Marie Curie. Marie Curie, the first woman to win the Nobel Prize, and I don't think people mention this enough, the first person, period, to win 2 Nobel Prizes. So obviously a big deal to be the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, but she was the first person to win 2 Nobel Prizes. The only woman to this day to win in 2 separate fields. The only person to win in multiple sciences. She, I believe, got one in physics and one in chemistry. She was obviously a chemist. I just don't know if that's the other category. But anyway, that was Marie Curie. Great job. Did you see what Becky said? From time to time, I send my spouse photos of me to use if I go missing or die. Otherwise, he'd end up using photos like this one.
Oh my god.
What did she look like? Well, usually when she was around me, she looked like this. Angry. Question 18.
Radiating.
Name this famous woman. Who dis? Physics and chemistry. Oui, thank you, Carl. Oh, God, they wanted Cardi B. Try Ella Fitzgerald. Yeah. Shirtless Dave. Yeah, the pictures that you have to provide with Dave, do you have one with and sans shirt so that the cops know who they're looking for? All right. Everybody's in. Jane Addams. Rudy Giuliano's grandma. I know it's a silly joke, but I can kind of see it, unfortunately. My mom? Nope. My mom looks nothing like that. You would know if you ever met my mom. She's a very nice woman. A very beautiful woman. So is Susan B. Anthony. Susan B. Anthony, which is the correct answer here. Obviously did many fantastic things for women and anti-slavery in her years from the 1820 to, I believe, 1906, to the ripe age of 86. She's on is she a dollar coin? Susan B. Anthony dollar or half dollar? Dollar coin, right? I don't have no dollar coins. I got quarters. Question number 19. Name this famous woman. Who this? She was. What was Leslie Nope met this woman?
Oh, yes.
Because you don't want to be found. Old white lady you can think of out loud. Everybody's in. Couple ways you could spell this. Somebody this time said, my mom. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what your mom looks like.
Oh my god.
And also, I don't know if your mom is Madeleine Albright, the first ever female Secretary of State nominated by William Jefferson Clinton. Madeleine Albright. Correct answer. Not Margaret Thatcher. Not Angela Merkel. I could see both those guesses, but this is Madeleine Albright. All right, question 20. Name this famous woman. Who this? All right, everybody's in. Tennis aerobics instructor. I don't think so. Court. I don't know what that means. The correct answer here is Billie Jean King. Billie Jean King, arguably the most successful female tennis player. I don't know, maybe Serena or Venus has done better now, but Billie Jean King won 39 Grand Slam titles. And obviously, probably most famously, in 1973, she won the Battle of the Sexes against 55-year-old Bobby Riggs, who thought it was a joke. He was just going to defeat her basically with his left. Was he left-handed before I make that joke? He was probably right. No, he's right-handed. He said, I'll beat her with my left hand. He probably said that, and then he got destroyed. So good job, Billie Jean King. And anybody out there who doesn't think she's super famous, you ever had Michael Jackson write a song about you? Question number 21. Name this famous woman. He was very familiar. Jess. Oh. All right. Everybody's in. Correct answer here is Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman. Good job. This might be the most correctly answered. We'll cheers to that. 86% of you. Great job, everybody. I know that there is a big push. She was supposed to be put on our $20 bill a few years ago, and then that kind of went on the back burner. I know there's a push to bring that back up, and I'm here for it. I've seen the mock-ups. I think they look fantastic, and she certainly deserves it. All right, that's the end of this round. Thank you guys for enjoying the first of the month of Women's History. We will not stop here. We're going to do more throughout the month, so I encourage you to read up on women's history. Just Google women's history. Learn everything you can. All right, here are the standings. Danny in first, Konami Code in second, Mary B in third. Everybody else, take a look. See where you're at. right, everybody, you know how this works. For anybody that might be playing for the first time tonight, let me quickly explain. The next and final round is very similar to our first round in that these are 10 random general knowledge questions, but unlike the first round, you will not have multiple choice options to choose from. You will have to type your answer in, just like you've been doing for the picture round. So be ready to type. Make sure you get your answer in and hit submit before the timer runs out. You still don't lose any points if you're wrong. You earn 300 points if you're correct. Here we go. Question number 22. Pakistan and Bangladesh were once both part of which other country? That's the question. Pakistan and Bangladesh are now independent countries, but both of them were once part of which other country? I got no dogs.
Yeah, they're being independent. I think Taco was like, I want to be cool like my brother and lie on the floor.
He did, yeah. He's tired of laying up here. The correct answer. Oh, somebody even gave me the year. Thank you. And they were kind of different. The correct answer here is India. India. And then they got their independence as East and West Pakistan, which was a cool piece of trivia. The only single country that was separated by another country. East and West Pakistan, and then Bangladesh became its own country as well. So the correct answer here was India. All right, question number 23. In the 1992 film Wayne's World, whose rock concert do Wayne and Garth attend? Whose concert do they attend with their VIP passes in Wayne's World? It's actually Milwaukee, the Algonquin, meaning good land. We should watch Wayne's World.
Yeah, I like Wings World.
Milwaukee. Yeah, thanks, Steph. You and me on the same page there. All right, everybody's in. Somebody even typed it. Correct answer here was Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper. Great job. Question number 24. In the cartoon strip Peanuts, what is Charlie Brown's sister's name? Do you know this? What is the name of Charlie Brown's sister in Peanuts? I didn't know this. I was looking up Peanuts and Snoopy stuff. And I mean, I've definitely read it. I've seen the specials. I forgot this. A classmate of Sarah's in elementary school was Alice Cooper's drummer. That's crazy. Christiane trying again. No! Try again, Christiane. I blame Canada. As South Park taught us. Something's going wrong. Blame Canada. The correct answer here is Sally Brown. Sally Brown. It is literally Charlie Brown's face with hair on it. It's incredible. Sally Brown. Great job. 83% of you. That's a social. Cheers. Question 25. In the medical world, what does the C in CAT-scan stand for? What does the C in CAT-scan stand for? F Canada. Christiane. I have a Canada question coming up. Actually, it's a US and Canada question. So get ready for that. He was nice and owned a video rental store. I wish I owned a video rental store in the 90s, not now. Strong genetics in the Brown family. Oh! Genetics! Guys, we have such an announcement to tell you about Taco.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you'd be more excited. Sorry, I yelled right at your face. I'm sorry. Remind me here before we leave to tell you guys something we learned about Taco. All right, I'm going to take anything close here. A couple of you spelled this wrong. Yeah, cat. The cats do the scanning. I'd go for that kind of test. The correct answer is computerized. If you gave me anything close to computerized is the correct answer. Computerized. I looked this up earlier, and then I forgot it. I've had a lot to drink. Computerized. Where'd it go? Tomography. Computerized tomography. C.A.T.scan. Axial. That's the middle one. Or computed axial tomography. That's why it's CAT. All right, anyway. Here are the standings. We're halfway through this final round. The Konami code is in first, Mary B in second, Penis Cuddling in third, just 3 points behind. Thanks whoever else said cat. Taco is 87% Wolverine. Who's next to me? Is this Pierre? I got you. I found this guy down laying on my feet. You can see really his only 2 teeth right there. The other ones are really just for show. Oh, what a good boy. Oh, there you go. Lay down. Good boy. All right. Here we go. Pierre says hello. Bonsoir. Question 26. Who is the only actor in television history to be nominated for playing, that should say for an Emmy. For an Emmy, sorry, that would make a big difference. For playing the same TV character on 3 different shows. Who is the only actor to be nominated for an Emmy for playing the same TV character on 3 different shows? Tomo, from the Greek to slice. Ooh. Oh, Carl was right on it. Computerized axial tomography. Thank you, Carl. I should have just looked over here instead of trying to Google it. You're essentially saying it means pizza. I like it, Sarah. All right, everybody's in. Lots of guesses. I got a last name. Last name is going to be okay here. The correct answer is Kelsey Grammer. Kelsey Grammer. Yeah, I've asked this at in-person trivia before, Chris. Yeah, that's the tricky one. He was nominated for being Frasier on Cheers, and then obviously for being Frasier on Frasier, and then for appearing as Frasier on Wings. The only person in history to do that thus far. Somebody said anyone on the Law and Order shows. Yeah, they certainly do cross appear, but I don't think any of them have been nominated much. Question 27. In what U.S. state, you got a 1 in 50 shot, could you visit the Pro Football Hall of Fame? Wings. Yeah, Sarah, you're right. I spelled it like the word grammar because I got yelled at in high school for spelling the word grammar wrong. So now I always just default to spelling grammar with an A. I won't apologize. But you're right, don't worry. All right, everybody is in. I got a feeling our friends in Florida are going to get this right because at least one of them, I'm not sure, but at least one of them is from Ohio because I had those delicious fucking Buckeyes that you made. Remember those? Yeah. I could go for about 100 more of those Buckeyes. The correct answer is Canton, Ohio. Ohio is the correct answer. The power line is a goalpost. Yeah, Middleton Lands even commented. Great job. He gets it wrong, not me. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. The annexation of Puerto Rico. I want to watch Little Giants every day of my life. Rick Moranis and Ed O'Neill. Come on. All right. That's a social. 81% of you got it right. Cheers. Question 28. What former, look at this gif, heavyweight boxing champion was nicknamed The Real Deal? What former heavyweight boxing champion had the nickname The Real Deal? Stephanie has 2 left, doling them out and hiding them from your fam. Yeah, I support that. Hide them, keep them. We just got our order of Girl Scout cookies from
Ooh, yeah,
I know, I forgot. From Addison and Maggie. And I was joking about this originally. I wasn't sure because I did it when I was pretty drunk, but we legitimately ordered 1 box of everything. We just got 1 of every, which we should have got like 3 boxes of Samoas and like
I agree. I know. More
3
Samoas,
boxes of
but
trefoils.
It's okay.
And
We'll enjoy them all.
we should have just got 3 of everything is what I'm trying to say, I think. Everybody's in. Let's see. Somebody said, Evander, where's my ear, Holyfield? And that is correct. The real deal Holyfield. Evander Holyfield. We got 6 boxes, have 1 left. That's what I like to hear, Jess. That is what I like to hear. The real deal Evander Holyfield. There's a question that I have sitting in my trivia database I haven't asked yet. And it's a multiple choice question. And the question is, Mike Tyson took a bite out of which part of Evander Holyfield? I think I want to not make it multiple choice and just leave that open.
Yikes.
Yeah, we'll just do that as a text question. Question 29. By what more common name might you know the 57-year-old celebrity Joseph Allen Maldonado Passage? By what more common name might you know the 57-year-old celebrity Joseph Allen Maldonado Passage? Speaking of 1-year anniversaries. That was me. Nice, Tulkas. Gina, I shared the other cookies, but the Buckeyes were yours. Yes. Steph, I support it. I took either his name or the name of the show that we were all watching 1 year ago. Joe Exotic. Joe Exotic. 62% of you got this right. Celebrity. I mean, Steph, he's famous enough that 62% of us got it right, you know, right? I don't think that he's done much to earn it, but there's a whole documentary about him. He is more of a celebrity than some people, unfortunately. Question 30. Which U.S. state shares the longest land border? Look at me specifying. Which U.S. state shares the longest land border with Canada? Yes. Canada. Yeah, Chris, you heard how he had a limo waiting outside the prison because he was sure that he was going to get a pardon? Just to say, oh, yeah, no, Steph, I'm with you. He should not be a celebrity. He should not be a celebrity, but unfortunately he is. And yeah, as Gina said, it's okay to call me out. All right, everybody's in.
Yes.
Send that to Kristen. Let's see. A lot of you said Alaska, Montana, North Dakota, Wyoming. Carol Baskin, that bitch. The correct answer, the one we forget about, because it's separated, is Alaska. Alaska has like 1,000 more miles than any other state. Let's see. Oh, God, too many clicks. But yeah, Alaska has like 1,300 miles of coastline. The next one has a couple hundred. It's crazy. All right, here we go. Question 31. Final question, everybody. What band, fronted by Colin Hay, my man, produced huge hits in the 1980s, including the songs Down Under and Who Can It Be Now? Pierce out. The good thing is, Pierre, when we first got him, as we've mentioned, he's 10 years old at least. We were told he's 10, but paperwork says he might be older. He's at least 10, and he didn't like to move much. He didn't eat much, and he's been here 9 days now, and he is chowing down, and he's running around like he's a puppy. Yeah, for those of you that care and want updates, Pierre is settling in perfectly. I think tomorrow we'll take him on his first walk. We'll take it slow because He looks drunk all of the time. His front legs and his back legs don't completely communicate. He's just old, but he's so fucking adorable. 91% of you correctly said men at work. Colin Hay, Men at Work, the correct answer. Colin Hay's first solo album titled Man at Work.
Yay!
Hey. All right, everybody. That is it for the questions tonight. All right. I have to show you one thing really quick before we go over the final standings as promised. So I mentioned this a few weeks ago that we did purchase, and I was kind of unsold on these. I wasn't sure how good they would be. We purchased a doggy DNA kit for Taco because when we got him, he was 9 months old and he was from a rescue, and they didn't know what kind of dog he was. They knew that he was a mutt of some type. They said that he might be some Maltese, some Shih Tzu, some Pomeranian is what they told us. So we did our doggy DNA, and we found out today, let me pull this up because I want to share it. You know, you guys are family, and I feel like y'all should know. So here's what the doggy DNA told us. Dino DNA. Let's see if I can actually move. No, I can't move this over here. Okay. So I'll just tell you what the doggy DNA told us. It said that Taco is 75% Pomeranian, and here was the surprise, 16% Poodle. He's a Pomapoo. He's a Pomapoo. Now, when I saw this, I thought, you know what? That's some bullshit. I'm not sure how much I believe that. And then I Googled Pomapoos, and I'm pretty sure I'm looking at Taco in this picture. Holy...
That's a cute one.
Yeah, that's a Pomapoo, and that is Taco. There is no doubt. So the reason I bring this up is because ever since Gina and I have had Taco, the only thing we've been sad about is the fact that we didn't get to see him as a puppy. You know, we have him now. We didn't get to see him as a puppy. Puppies, I think, are adorable. So we got to Google for a little while here, Pomapoo puppies. And this right here is probably... Actually, to be fair, this is probably what Taco looked like as a puppy. That's probably him.
Oh, a poo-poo and a pom-pom. That looks like him, yeah.
A poo-poo and a pom-pom.
We're not sure about the 9%. They said maybe Maltese.
So, yeah. So the 9% is called a super mutt, which is just that it contains other parts of DNA that didn't go with Poodle or Pomeranian. But what's funny is that those two were that were suggested to us originally, and it's a Bichon Frise and a Maltese, which we have heard in the past that could be part of his lineage. But they said that his mom was or his dad was probably a full Pomeranian, and then his other parent was probably half Pomeranian, half Poodle. So I know I'm talking about this a lot, but you guys have been with us, as Lindsay pointed out, almost a year now, and you've come to know Taco very well. So I thought you guys would appreciate knowing what we now know. So with that said, final standings coming up. Don't forget, we do have trivia on Wednesday of this week at 7 p.m. General knowledge trivia, just like tonight. We will not have trivia on this Friday or Saturday. I do apologize. We are just swamped. I need to take that time to focus on those private events. But next week we have video game trivia on Monday at 7 p.m. with the Fountaindale Public Library. We have general knowledge trivia on Monday at 9. We'll have general knowledge trivia again on Wednesday. And then I'm jumping ahead a little bit. The following week is going to be incredible because now that Lindsay's pointed out our 1-year anniversary, we are absolutely going to do a big trivia party on the 19th of March. That'll be a Friday. And 2 days before that, Bobby K will be doing his music bingo. So we do that about once a month or every other month now. He's doing it on St. Patrick's Day. So if you're not going out for St. Patrick's Day, stay home and play some music bingo with us. All of that is on Facebook. All right, here we go. Final standings. 3 of you are getting some Taco Bucks tonight. In first, second, and third place, we have Team Up, Down, Left, Right, B-A. In second is Mary B, and in third is Penis Cuddling. Congratulations. Great job, everybody. If you're in first, second, or third, do me a favor. Hit me up with your loyalty number in the chat so I can just go ahead and throw those points on. If not, I'll look it up. But if you could just send me your number, that would make my job a lot easy. Thank you, Konami Code. Chris, I should have guessed. That's fantastic. I think, Chris, I just want to announce this out loud. Let's see. Oh, so close. You are at 1987.25 points. 1987 points. 0.25. You're so close to that second taco painting. If that's what you're holding out for. Maybe you just want to get a bunch of coffee mugs. Who knows? But you are currently sitting at 1987.25 points.
Wow.
So thank you, Mary B 928. Thank you. Let me add those points to you right now. Today's the first. Mary B's in second. All right, you got those. Thank you. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Be safe. Take care of each other.
Thank you, guys.
To Pierre Euros. Wash your hands. Stay home if you can. Wear your masks. And play more trivia. We will see you soon.
Bye, guys. Love ya.
Bye, everybody.